Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another video. And this video, the title will be proud of the decisions you make. And it is inspired by, I was inspired to make this video by my best friend, DC Akonde. Thank you. I'm giving you credit this once. Take it, not another time. He's been my best friend for since eternity, since Methuselah was walking the earth. Anyhow, so he had shared a post, be proud of these choices you have made. And so we got into a conversation and regarding it, and that's how I got inspired to share this video, or to make this video. I look at myself and I see, like, when I go back to when I was dreaming and having concepts and just dreaming and not knowing the decisions I was going to make, and I made mistakes. Fast forward to now, it's almost as if the mistakes I made, God now took those mistakes to, the mistakes actually became profitable. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not, and get me wrong, I'm not trying to say go intentionally and make mistakes and God will use it. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I thought I was trying to, the decisions I was making, based on the information I had, I made choices. Now that I'm more informed, I look back and I see how limited my information was, so it limited the choices that I made. But the choices that I made, and it actually became beneficial to get me to where I am now. And actually, I would dare say, even the wrong choices that I made, God used those choices to get me to where I am. And what scripture do I have to back this up? He says, the years the caterpillar and cankerworms have eaten will be restored. And then the verse after that says, because he sent the caterpillar and cankerworms in the first place. So and that's in Hosea, by the way. So here the children of Israel were in rebellion. So he intentionally sent these locusts and cankerworms and all to defraud them. And then they got corrected. And once they got corrected, he now restored them and became their recompense for the years that they were devoured from them. Basically, recompense means a reward system that acknowledges the loss that was experienced. So it almost feels like you never experienced loss, basically. So I did wrong. I repented. God comes in, takes the wrong that I did, restores me, and gives me favor to experience. And it almost seems like the years that I lost when I did wrong, I never lost those years. That's what recompense is. And so if you want to put that in the paradigm of what I started with, it almost seems like all you got to do is give thanks. Even in the good, give thanks. In the bad, give thanks. Because he will take everything. What the enemy meant for bad, God will take and work it for good. That stumbling block, he now makes it into a stepping stone. So if that is the process in which God works, then why shouldn't we give thanks for the choices we make? The good choices we make, we give thanks. The bad choices we make, we give thanks. Because at the end of the day, he takes it all and works it out for his own good. Let's look at Jesus. Okay, so Judas came. And the enemy was using Judas, thinking he was trying to defraud the purpose of Jesus. But in actuality, he was fulfilling the purpose of Jesus. And that's why Jesus did not rebuke Judas when he knew Judas was going to betray him. But when Peter spoke out of turn to Jesus, Jesus rebuked Satan, because that was an actual it was an actual direct opposition to his purpose. So he rebuked him on that one. But when Judas was doing his shenanigans, that was the will of God being fulfilled through Satan, without Satan even knowing. Satan was a pawn being used. And so now he kills Jesus. Yay! But in killing him, he fulfilled the will of God and got defrauded. So, at the end of the day, yes, you do your best to live your best life. You make your choices. Your choices seem like your results are less than. In everything, give thanks. Be thankful for your choices, because you know what? God, who does exceedingly abundantly above all we can ask, think, or dare to imagine, will use your choices, if your heart is aligned with his purpose, to the glory of his name. So at the end of the day, that limited choice that you did, that you thought was so limited, God takes that 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread and makes it to feed 5,000. Have a wonderful day.